Hello everyone, to all my loyal subscribers. Big up yourself, and wherever you are, a happy Tuesday. Anyway guys, you know what, just a little short story. When I was growing up back in school, you know what, we used to get lunch every day. We didn't have to pay a thing. That was during manly time. And guys, two of the dishes that I used to love so much, because every day they would cook something different. It was Bulgar rice. You'll get that with your meat or whatever, and then one day you'll get your Bulgar porridge with your fried dumpling. And guys, I used to love. That's where I learned to love Bulgar in school. So you know, I things have changed a lot now. Guys, it's fast food now and lunchtime and all of that. But Bulgur is one of the most nutritious wheat out there, guys. And I grew up on that. So this morning we are gonna have, I make all different kind of porridges on my, cornmeal, my oat, plantain, green banana, you name it, I do it. But one of my favorite one is Bulgur porridge, and today we're gonna do it, guys. So right now, this is what Bulgur looks like here, guys. This is 1 cup, okay? And you still get it today in packages. One of my favorite brand today is in Canada is Cedar. They make very good nutritious healthy products, Cedar. And this is where, and the rice, also buy their rice. They have very good, it's a very good company. I'm not here advertising for them, but I'm just telling you because I use the product. So guys, what we're gonna use in this, we have our bulgur, cup of bulgur, and guys, we're gonna need some roll oats. And roll oats is not the instant oat, so you have to grind it up, because that is going to be part of the thickener in it. And we also have some fresh coconut milk here. And as for the spices, guys, I have my cinnamon, some cardamom. And guys, the cardamom is one of those spices in porridges and a lot of dish. Give it such a nice flavor, and you get a lot of good benefit from cardamom. I'm using some orange peel, and if you're going to do your orange peel, guys, make sure, if you can get organic orange, guys, you make sure you clean up your orange good and then dry it. And I'm using some bay leaf, so this is gonna go in the pot right now. And over to the pot, and I'm gonna add in the spices and also a teaspoon of salt. Not even a full teaspoon, because it depends. Salt is salt to your taste. But you need a bit of salt in it, the bulgur to cook it. So I just put in about a teaspoon of salt. And guys, the cinnamon, they're gonna do the spices. They're gonna be, you can see the water started to change already. So they're gonna do their thing. In the meantime, guys, I'm gonna soak this off for about 10 minutes. It's good to soak up your bulgur. You wash it off just like if you were gonna soak it off for about 10 minutes. And also the other spices I'm going to be using is my vanilla here, guys, and a little of my pear essence and my nutmeg, and that's going to be for for when I'm sweetening. You could use anything you want. I know some people put rose water or whatever you want to use, but I'm just going to be using this is real nutmeg, vanilla, and my essence, pear of essence, came from Grenada, and my nutmeg come from Jamaica. Real nutmeg. So guys, I'm gonna soak this off right now. The cinnamon, the spices are gonna do their thing, and when I return, I'll the bulgur will be soaked off for about 10 minutes, and I'll add it to it, and we'll go from there. So I'll be right back. Yes, guys, you see the intensity of the spices. Look at that. Look at that. That's like this cinnamon, Ceylon cinnamon, is one of the best. So I'm just gonna remove the orange peel, the bay leaf, because they're pretty much done their job, guys. Look at the water, okay? I will leave the cardamom, because those are small, and no problem there. They're green and you can spot those easily. So I'm gonna remove the bay leaf. The cinnamon done its job also. Look at that. But I'm just gonna leave those in, and right now, guys, I'm gonna add the bulgur. And guys, you should wash your bulgur after soak it, wash it up, because you should see the stuff that come off of it, guys. So always wash, just like how we wash rice and stuff like that. Yeah, because you know it has dust and all of that in it. So wash it properly and soak it off for about 10 minutes. Okay. And this is a cup, 1 cup of bulgur right here, guys. To a cup of oats. And like I said, guys, roll oats is the best oats I would tell you to use, not the instant oats. You get much more nutrient from the roll oats than the instant. Okay. So guys, I'm gonna give it a quick stir. I put some salt in it already, and I'm just gonna let the bulgur cook. And oh my goodness, I think I dropped some. That's why I keep this cloth here, just for the, you know, for wiping up crop, you know. So a lot of people might see it and say, no, it's the turmeric turned that color. It was a white color, guys, and the turmeric turned it, give it that color. I use it to, when I do my turmeric, to wash down the turmeric stuff, and turmeric give it this color. But I like to keep it just for doing all of this, so wiping down all my stove and stuff like that. And this one is the good one. I have quite a few of them, but just thought I'd let you know, because I know people, a lot of people quick in the background always thinking, you know our folks already, folks. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna give it one more stir and let the bulgur cook. And you're gonna reduce your heat, guys. You don't want it, and guys, you're not gonna want it to reduce to a level as if you were gonna do the bulgur rice. Okay, so you have to make sure enough moisture is always in the pot. So my oats here is already grind up, and the coconut milk I already done and here ready. So we're just gonna let the bulgur's gonna take about 10-15 minutes to cook, and after that is done, guys, we'll just take it from there. All right. Yes, guys, the bulgur cooked, and you know, you can see it right there, the form and everything. And at this point, guys, I'm gonna throw in some of the coconut milk, not all. Normally I would when I blend the oats, I would just blend it with the coconut milk, but that's okay. Still gonna mix it in, because you know, oats, you just put it in by itself like that, it's gonna get sticky. So the rest that left, I'm gonna mix in the oats with it and add to it. And guys, the smell is just awesome. So it is a cup of rolled oats, guys. So right now I am just mixing it in with the coconut milk. As you can see, let me just, okay, so I'm mixing in the oats with the rest of the coconut milk. I might add a little water also to it. And these are two good combination here, guys. 3, you have your coconut milk, you have your bulgur, which is so good, and you have your oats, roll oats. It doesn't get any better than that, guys. You know, everything is there. I don't want any lumps when it get in there, so that's why I'm making sure that the oats just get totally mixed out. And I'm using the old cup. And I'm gonna mix that out right away. I just add in a little bit more water to it. And you know, some people use flour, guys, but the oats just add to the nutrient value than just the water, you know. And if you worry too much about the carbohydrate, the coconut that added there with the omega-3 in the coconut, guys, that is one of the biggest. It cuts down on you might be worried about the starch carb from the oats. Well, the coconut milk with that, it's high fat omega-3, take care of that, you know. So mixing this, thoroughly mixing up good, very good. And at this point, we're just gonna lower the heat. And also too, when you're having the oats, if you wanna further some fat, just have a boiled egg with it, because the boiled egg, the egg is loaded also with omega-3 fatty acid. But as I say, the coconut milk here does it beautiful. Anything you had coconut milk to, that's why in rice and peas, guys, the coconut milk reduces, you know, some of the carb from the rice. Coconut milk is a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful milk, which is so good for you in every sense of the word. Avocado and coconut milk, guys, those two loaded with the good fat that you the cells need. Omega-3 fatty acid fat. And right now I'm just adding in the oats. Matter of fact, on the next way I'm boiling a couple of eggs. There for folks who love the eggs. And eggs, guys, you could have 2 eggs every day. Back in the day when we never knew any better, they try to fool us, guys, tell you that eggs, the red part was fat and carbohydrate. It's not. It is omega-3. You see, everything that was good for us, guys, they told us otherwise. Same way that they brought in margarine to replace what? Butter. And you see, when you find out what are the stuff in margarine, that's why, who knows, maybe that's why a lot of people increases